welcome to the second installment of Can I Solo This on R5? I just got done with my humbling experience of doing R5 Nightfalls on Stormreach, where I died and had to drink 8 pots, so I'm hoping this one goes a little bit better. You know, I didn't show my Reaper points. I have 70, just short of my wings. That is not a goal of mine, so I'm not trying to make it a priority to get to 75, but I definitely would like to get a few more. Because I do want to pick up, you know, the extra DC here and the extra point of wisdom here. And so I have to spend 2 more points in this tree to even open up that top tier. And then I would like to get the extra spell points. And so that's 1, 2, 3, and then I have to get 2 to get there. So that's 5 more points. But I can actually pull 1 point away from Grim Barricade. So I'd like to get 4 more Reaper points. Probably not going to get there anytime soon. Because I'm just going to be keeping the Gingerspyce at cap to raid with. But, hey, when Tiefling comes out and I got to run my 3 Tiefling lives, that should do it. That's probably not going to be till next summer, though. Really looking forward to the Sharn expansion. So, wanted to show that. Also wanted to mention, again, that I am live streaming now exclusively on Twitch. Been having a lot of fun with that. I've been live streaming every day. I don't know if that's going to keep up, but it's just fun to just flip it on over there and I appreciate those of you who have followed me over there. My Twitch channel is Voodoospyce. VoodusPyce, no spaces. Let's see, what else? Oh, so I pulled that repeater named item in the last quest, so I fed it to my sentient weapon, and I'm getting really close to opening up that eighth sentient or filigree slot, excuse me. So you can see I have 86,000, and so I just need about a little bit more than 13,000 more to get to 100,000 to open up that last spot. Alright, let's see if I can do this one on R5. I'm definitely a lot more familiar with this one than the last one. I farmed this a bunch for some gear for this tune, and that's another reason why I wanted to do a quest video for this one on Gingerspyce, because there were some really cool items that came out in update 38. That's what this pack is from, for the druid. So we got some non-metal heavy armor here, which has Insightful Wisdom 9, totally awesome for druid, and then Insightful Constitution 9. Wow, that's great for anybody, but I really appreciate it because, you know, high hit point tanky tune. Parrying 9 is wonderful. Big fortification. Don't really need that on this tune because I already have giant fortification. I mean, 343% fort. I think I'm okay in that category. Let's see, what else? So this is part of the Wayward Warrior set, which the shield is the other part of it, and I get 5 artifact bonus to natural armor and 5 artifact bonus to constitution. Pretty cool. So here's the other piece, the shield, and this is a great defensive shield, high vitality, high protection, high natural armor, high magical sheltering, and then it's the other part of the Wayward Warrior set, but this also has 2 set bonuses on it. The Seasons of Change set, which you can also use. The other part of that are the sickles that come from here, the Wild Frost and the Wild Flame, and that gives me 25 artifact bonus to fire and cold spell power, and it's plus 2 artifact bonus to evocation DCs. Pretty cool. And so here's the other component of the Seasons of Change set, and you can actually dual wield sickles. There's a fire and a cold sickle, and that would be good enough for the 2-piece set. So there's 3 pieces total. Any 2 will make the set: the Wild Frost, the Wild Flame, and then the Giant's Platter shield. Alright. Let's get going. Get the Yugo pots. I have 2 shrines to work with. So here at the altar, you want to do the Final Guardian. And if you do all 4 of these altars, the elementals in the end fight will fight for you instead of against you. That's the Lawbringer. And then I actually like to do this fight at the end of the road. because if you fight this guy here, that's another thing in the end fight that you don't have to deal with. And so that's one of the things I really like about this quest, is that the optionals that you do actually have a meaningful impact in how the quest plays out. So here I'm going to take the Valkyr side. I'm going to go ahead and toss a Sleet Storm, because I know I'm about to start a fight. I'm going to take the Valkyr side. That's the Sulitar over there. But Priestess Iona here is on the Valkyr side. So I'm going to take her side, and that's going to piss off the Sulitar, and I'm going to stick on a Fire Shield, because we got lots of fire elementals here. Holy crap, they're getting some hits on me. Lost souls, thank you. Super annoying that the window here just pops up like practically in the middle of the screen. Too bad there. I got some quick hits on me early on though with a lot of mobs. Okay, now I'm gonna come up here and do this altar, and these woodwoods over here are gonna aggro on me on the right, but they're gonna go non-aggressive as soon as I click this altar. So I'm gonna hurry up and run up here and do that. And this is the jungle leaves. Now I'm going to come down here and get my collectible. Yoink. Now I'm going to go across the road. And I'm hoping to find the driftwood. If I had Dedor, it'd be easy to grab the spear and Dedor out to avoid that fight with the Scarrow that spawns, but sometimes Bran Pits can be here. He can also be back at the jungle leaves altar, but he's not here. Let's just have a quick look around to see if the driftwood pops up as we're using non-combat target searching. That's a little bit of a tricky jump there, but you can jump up here. There we go. And we're gonna click the this is the bloody spear. So now we're just going to, I use backspace. That's what I have set for non-combat targetable. So I'm just going to look around, see if I can find the driftwood. I just need one of the items. So I'm looking over there in my focus orb to see if the driftwood pops up. There's some fungus. Sometimes the driftwood can be over there. And I have a feeling that it's down here. And there's a Carnage Reaper. I'm just going to go ahead and jump down. Water elementals are fighting for me now because I appeased their altar. Another cool thing, it changes the outcome of the quest based on the optionals that you do. Don't have to do the altars, but it does make things easier for you. Oh, soul, thank you. A collectible over here. Couple more collectibles over here. I thought for sure the driftwood would be down here. Now I'm totally not sure where it is because I thought I covered all the places that I knew about. But well, we'll search around. We'll see how many of these clowns we can run by. What you can do is just drag them over to the mobs that are friendly towards you, and they'll fight them. Lots of collectibles. Now, alternatively, you know, I could get the Bloody Spear. I have to get one of the stew items to finish the quest. I could get the Bloody Spear, but then, you know, Scarl's going to spawn. Or I could get the Scorpion Stinger thingy, but then I have to fight, you know, like a red name Scorpion. So I'm trying not to do that. But man, this driftwood just, I don't know where the heck it is. I'm searching all around for it. It's just not coming up. I don't want to go too far over here. I don't want to start this fight with this giant. Still no driftwood coming up. Wow. I'm going to pull up the wiki article. Well, the wiki article does not indicate the locations for those items, so let's have a look around again. I've farmed this so many times that I just can't believe that it's nowhere where I've seen it before. There it is. I've never seen it up here. Oops. Wrong way, voodoo. Okay, now we just need to find Bran Pits, and since he wasn't by the river, and he wasn't by the jungle leaves, then that means he's over by the aqueduct pillars. So we need to very quietly make our way over there, trying not to aggro any mobs. D-door would be ideal. Don't have that. So let's see what we can do here. All the times I've farmed this, it's been on voodoo. Voodoo has D-door. Actually, I think I farmed it a few times on my other druid Azalea. Ooh, there's got some mobs there. Let's even go up this other ramp without making too much of a fuss. There's the spear, so you can grab that. It's one of your items for the stew. But Ascaro appears. I don't want to deal with him. Looks like I'm going to be dealing with this Plague Reaper, though. If I go down that road, I think I'm going to aggro the mobs on the other side of the road. So I'm going to go this way. And Bran Pits should be right over here. There he is. What the heck is going on here? Why did I have to click through 5 million dialogue options? I never read them. Fear Reaper. That's wonderful. Looks like he's dead. So I'm gonna go back to Bran Pits camp. There's be 5,000 mobs here. I'm gonna have a shrine as soon as this is over, so mana not a big deal. Champ chest. Thank you. The blinded scout was wandering off. And now that that's clear, Bran Pits reappears. And we can go stick the things in the thing, the ingredients. I forget what doing all three does. Now we take a nap. Now, all I should have to fight it here is the... Well, there's going to be some trash mobs with the fire giant spawning, but there won't be any additional ways. I won't have to fight the elementals because I appeased all the altars, and I won't have to fight his slave and his minions because I killed them at the end of the road at the start. Let's do fire shield as well, since they're gonna be throwing fireballs at me. The giant pounces is one of the things that can still knock you down even when you're immune to knockdown. Very irritating, but that's what it is. It's the way it's always been, and don't expect it to be fixed anytime soon. Ooh, he's getting some bigger hits on me than I expected him to. Anybody left? Okay, that guy doesn't know what's going on. We got this Arborian over here. Knocked down again. Okay. Now we just coast to the finish line. Took a little bit more mana than I thought it would. Did use all my clickies. Thought my cold spells against the fire giant would be a little bit more impactful, but it is R5, so. And he's done. Hell yeah. Alright, let's get a mythic 4 something. Let's go ahead and re-roll it since we're on video. Wow, Topaz of Tower for 250, and the Hunter of the Wild, something to feed to my thing. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take that. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good loot. Okay, thanks for watching. If you have any questions about my videos, you can respond on YouTube. And if you have any questions about my build, you can respond to my build post in the Druid forums. There'll be a link to my build post in the video description. And don't forget to follow me on Twitch at channel Gingerspyce.